All right. We're going to try this a second time around. Goddesses, you're going to laugh at me, okay? I had a full-blown conversation with you guys for over an hour on mute. I did it in real life. So now I'm coming back to have that conversation with you again. And this time we're not on mute. So before we even jump into it though, I want to reground myself, get myself back into alignment with my higher self, because I am feeling annoyed, but I don't want to take that into our conversation. Okay. It's still our number one. We're going to forgive ourselves and do this guided meditation.
Healing is still our number one priority.
Turn her up. Self-esteem.
But in the process of healing, we need to think about our self-esteem. Self-esteem determines our confidence. And many times, our confidence is hindered by our pain. But we all know that our pain can be turned into our strength. So let's take some time to unwind and to embrace the wonderfulness that we call ourselves. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for mistakes. Forgive yourself for bad decisions. Forgive yourself for unexpected reactions. Forgive yourself for the pain. Allow yourself to feel the greatness that lives within.
We are brilliant.
You are brilliant.
We are brilliant.
You are brilliant.
We
You
are brilliant.
are
Deserve.
brilliant.
I deserve forgiveness. You deserve forgiveness.
You deserve
We deserve forgiveness.
forgiveness.
From ourselves. Yeah.
From no one other than yourself. Because you are the star of your movie. Everyone else is just an extra. Baby girl, know your worth. Gold, rubies, diamonds can never compare to you and your brilliance. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Feel the power.
Even with that
And
mistake that we made,
your day.
we are still going to enjoy our day, because no mistake will limit us or stop us from achieving our ultimate goal. And so, welcome back to It's Margaret Lee, Diary of a Thriving Woman. And I am here with you today so that we can connect to our higher selves and we can work on creating our retirement lifestyle, because Queen, Queen, we did it. We did it. And I know. We talked about this before in our previous conversations, and it's kind of like, well, why are we going over it again? Because sometimes we just need to remind ourselves that no, we did it. We're here because of us. Our life is what it is because of us. If it wasn't for us taking our lives seriously, putting purpose to our steps, we would not be here today. And we know that. We know that because we have friends, we have family members that are all still living the life we used to live back then, back in the way back. Yeah. And so now that we've had a chance to recover, oh my gosh. Recovering was hard. Recovering was real. Recovering was necessary. Now we're on the other end and we're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate every day, every moment, every way we possibly can, because that's what's necessary to keep our spirits high and to keep us grounded, because we can remind ourselves that we've been here before. We've done this before. And now we're just doing it again for the greater good of ourselves. We are no longer doing it for the greater good of everyone else. You know, we're not doing it for everybody else's voice. This time, this adventure, this journey that we're starting right here and now is for our voice, our retirement, our future, that end goal that we envisioned during the possibilities guided meditation and striving to thriving, discover your new stage, new focus. That vision that came from that guided meditation that led to our mission statement and our vision statement, we are now putting into action. We are now getting ready to introduce ourselves to new communities, to introduce ourselves to new individuals, to restore connections that we had to disconnect, because we are now ready to move in alignment with our retirement lifestyle. We got to this lifestyle. We got to the middle class. We got to the middle age. We got to the middle age stage of our lives. We did it. We did it successfully. Okay? We did it. We are not in the same place we were in during our younger ages. We are now in our middle ages, and we are in a whole new lifestyle that we manifested, that we brought to life. Okay? And we brought it to life through a lot of time management and priority and self-love and self-acceptance. And it didn't look that way sometimes, though. You know, sometimes it looked like we were abandoning ourselves. Sometimes it looked like we were rejecting ourselves, you know. And in some ways we were. We had those shadows that we were ignoring, that we were putting off to the side, and she would pop up whenever she wanted to, and she would create some chaos in our lives. But she always did that to help us see ourselves and change the direction we were going in so that we could break the generational curses. And so that's the great part, is that we were able to do that. We were able to relieve ourselves of a lot of these masks. You see all these masks behind Jumbie? All these masks, we were able to get rid of them. We were able to take them off, and we're just peeling each one off layer by layer. Each shadow is being removed from our space. We got that one last shadow that we need to remove. And I do believe that the journey we're on right now is the journey to remove this shadow. The journey of creating our retirement lifestyle is the last shadow that we need to remove. Once we remove this mask, once we handle this shadow, we face her, we confront her, we remove the limiting beliefs that come with her, then we will be free to live an authentic life that shows our true beauty, our face without the mask, our brilliant, gorgeous faces without the mask. That's what we're working towards, okay? So we've gone through the mountains. We spent time in the valleys. We went through the river. We walked through that river and we cleansed ourselves. And now we are sitting, restful, relaxing, and getting ready to stand. We're actually getting ready to stand because it's time. Now it's time for us to take action. Okay? It's time for us to take action, but it's super important that we take action in a way that is slow and purposeful. We can't rush this action. We can't run into it. We can't run away from it. We can't move it along faster than it should. We have to sit in the divine's presence. We need to sit with ourselves. We need to sit with our God. We need to sit with our ancestors. We need to discuss how we're currently feeling, because we may be angry. We know we're angry. We know we're angry, okay? And that anger is justified, and that anger is there to propel us forward. It's not there to hold us back. And in order to make sure that that doesn't happen, we must be honest, completely 100% honest with ourselves. We have to tear off this last mask. And while we're sitting with our divine, while we're sitting with ourselves, while we're spending time in our inner heaven, we need to really get honest, really remove that mask, remove the last of the last, and get into working our abundant, resourceful leadership lifestyle. The lifestyle where we're the boss. We call the shots. We make the decisions. The choices are ours to handle. Okay? They're for us. Okay? We're going to pick up those rituals. We're going to pick up those practices that we put down. We're going to get back to reading. We're going to get back to learning. We're going to get back to organizing. We're going to get back to our time management rituals. We're going to get back to our self-growth rituals, because this time we're going to use that discipline to create a structured, powerful, focused business that will propel us into our abundant lifestyle, propel us into the wealth and prosperity that we know is waiting for us in retirement. Okay? We've been through the heartbreak. We know what hastiness leads to. We know what ignoring ourselves leads to. We know what masking ourselves and dishonoring our shadows. We know what that leads to, and we don't want to live there anymore. We don't want to experience that ever again. We know that we can give the same energy and respect and boldness that we gave to those outside forces in the last journey. Those are the same. That's the same energy, respect, and charisma and confidence that we're going to give to our shadows, to the remaining shadows that we have and the shadows that we are strengthening, because We don't want to avoid the conflict within. We don't want any more disappointment. We don't want to be deceived, and we don't want to have unrealistic expectations. And as long as we don't have those with ourselves, we won't allow others to have them with us either. We won't allow others to have it with us either. And that's just as important as making sure that we get rid of it all. Get rid of it all so that we can invite our King of Swords into our lives. Yes, the stability, the high standards, the mental clarity, the authority, the power, the honesty and truth that we want in our lives from here forth must first come from ourselves. And once we have that, then we will receive it from everyone else. And by receiving it from everyone else and giving it to ourselves, we can be playful. We can have so much fun. So much fun. But again, it means we have to spend time with the divine. Divine conversations are necessary. They're necessary for ourselves to become our highest self. You know, that self that doesn't allow fear of change to take over. And I know for a while we allowed that fear to take over because we didn't want to have to worry about, putting in all that effort all over again because we were burnt out. We were tired. We were burnt out and tired. But now we're not stuck in those same old habits. We're not stuck in the past. We're not repeating the past. Now, yeah, we have to be aware. We have to be aware. Okay? We can't say that, we're going to wear these signs so that we can avoid the warnings that we see without this mask. No, we're going to take that mask off and we're going to notice the warning signs that we have in front of us. And we're going to address those conflicts. But when we address those conflicts, we're going to discover that there are going to be some arguments that come along. There are. Because we all know that conflict is natural. Conflict comes to the good, to the bad, and the ugly. It always comes, okay? And there are going to be people in our lives, people that we currently have, people that are coming our way. They're gonna come, and there are gonna be some conflicts, and we're gonna have some arguments. But we're not going to run from those warning signs by wearing masks, and we're not going to argue with the goal of winning, because winning is not the goal. We're going to tap into our higher selves. We're going to slow down. We're not going to make hasty decisions. We're going to tap into a divine conversation or two. And then we are going to make choices out of our abundant mindset, out of our higher selves, our higher concept of ourselves. And we are going to speak in a manner that doesn't allow us to betray the trust of the individuals that we want to keep in our lives. And we will speak in a manner that will encourage those individuals not to betray our trust as well. Okay? Because it's necessary. It's extremely important that we do these things because we are in celebration. We are in celebration time. It is time for us to celebrate the hard work that we put into becoming the women we are today. It is time to celebrate the hard work we're getting ready to put in to the woman we are becoming for tomorrow. It is time to celebrate that. Okay? Celebrate all the things that we overcame, all the mountains we climbed, all the shadows we integrated. It's time to celebrate her. It's time to show her that she is worth every possible positive moment, experience, feeling that's coming her way, our way. Because it's nothing but shiny, shiny days in front of us, y'all. We're no longer in a stormy weather. We're no longer struggling to figure out which way is up. We know which way is up, and we're heading there. We're on the way. We're on that path. We're getting there, and nothing's going to stop us. Nothing. We are fully committed. Fully committed. We wrote our mission statement. We wrote our vision statement, and now we are getting ready to take the steps necessary to create the mission statement and to create the vision statement. And we are fully committed to doing that. Fully committed, because nothing, we will not allow anything to stop us. We know what boundaries we want to set. Remember, we wrote that letter, younger self, dear younger self. And we are going to use those boundaries during this celebration. Okay? We're going to use these boundaries during our celebration. And that is why we're not afraid to commit to this journey. We're not afraid to commit to this journey. We're not afraid of change, because we have fully committed. Okay? We have fully committed to divine conversations that keep us in our higher self, so that we may experience abundance and wealth. We're committed to it. And we're committed to the boundaries necessary to keep us there and get us there. All right? And we're also open, ladies. Goddess, it's so important that we are open to the new experiences. We talked about not being stuck in the past. Okay? We don't want to be stuck in the past. We want to be in the present. And in order to do that, we can't be afraid of the past repeating itself. The past will not repeat itself. It will not. Why? Because we are too connected to our higher selves to allow it to ever come back. We're not going to let it come back. We're not. Okay? We're not going to let it come back, but we are going to be open to new possibilities and open to what surprises those new opportunities bring into ourselves. And when those new opportunities come, we lean on our boundaries. We lean on our boundaries. And remember, boundaries are not about telling the other person what to do. It's about telling us what to do. If they do this and they do that, then we will respond like A, B, and C. That way, we're already in our feminine power, and we stay in our feminine power. We don't have to worry about jumping into the masculine power to handle a conflict, because we already know what we're going to do in that time, in that situation, to keep the past from happening again and to keep us in our abundant mindset, okay? In our abundant mindset, and to keep us in our emperor mode. We're focused, and we want to stay focused, and we're going to stay that way by respecting our boundaries and being open to new opportunities, and by focusing on our purpose. Every decision we make, every opportunity that we commit ourselves to, must be in alignment with our purpose. All right? Goddess, your decisions, your actions cannot be in alignment with your purpose if you're not in alignment with your higher self. Every day you need time to have a divine conversation with yourself, your ancestors, and God. Every day you should be in conversation with them. Every day. Because it's necessary in order for you to stay on track with your purpose, in order for you to stay committed and stay aligned. Okay? You have the strength to get through this next journey. We always have the strength. You know that. We remember from our last two journeys that we have the strength to get through this third journey. And as we get through this third journey, we look forward to our freedom. We look forward to the freedom that will come from leaning into the strength
that we have to stay focused and to stay in an abundant mindset. Okay? And we're going to allow Spirit to co-create that freedom with us. We've done it before. We're going to do it again. We're going to allow Spirit, our ancestors, our God, ourselves, to remain in alignment so that we may create this freedom together. Okay? Because abundance awaits us on the other side of alignment. On the other side of leaning into our brilliance, leaning into our connection with the divine, the connection with our ancestors, brings nothing but abundance our way. And that abundance, that connection allows us to step boldly into every choice we make. And remember, every choice we make needs to be in alignment with our higher calling, with that mission that we're creating. So don't forget that while you're spreading your wings, you must connect to the divine, and you must move slow and in peace. But understand that spreading your wings needs to happen now, not later. Now. Because now's the time to spread your wings, okay? Now's the time to take action. Now's the time to move forward. And yeah, you might be okay, but I don't know. What am I supposed to be doing? What exactly am I supposed to listen? Get into conversation with yourself, with the divine, with your ancestors, and listen. Listen to them. They know what you need to do. Remember, heaven is within you, within us. And since heaven is within us, simply listening to ourselves, simply listening to our ancestors and listening to the divine will take us to the next step. It will take us to the next level. Will get us to create the mission statement with the divine. And we cannot forget that we must go back to our studies. We must go back to the courses. We must go back to the research. We must go back to reaching out to professional guidance, okay? Because there are some skills, there are some things that we need to learn for this next portion of our lives, and we can't run from that, And while we're in divine connection, our guides will let us know what professional guidance we need to search out and align with. Be brave. Be brave. Know that your heart is brave. You have a brave heart. We have a brave heart. Our heart is strong, it is brave, and it is divinely guided. The possibilities are endless. However, we know which possibilities to choose because we slow down. We spend time with the divine so that we make choices out of our higher self-alignment. We pause and tune into our higher self and tune into our divine connection before we make decisions. Because that's what makes us reliable. That's what makes us successful. That's what makes us abundant. And we can't shy away from that. We can't allow our shadows to keep us from our divine alignment. We must embrace our shadows. We must be honest about our shadows. We must reveal our shadows so that we may be in divine alignment. And that's what it's all about. That's what nurturing is all about. So right now, what I want us to do is I want us to nurture ourselves by taking a pause and allowing this message to really sink in to our inner being, allowing ourselves to continue this divine conversation, allowing ourselves to become connected and in alignment with our higher selves before we move forward. I want you to get your favorite snack. I have mine. It's some grapes, some strawberries, and yogurt. I even have the croissant, the second croissant that Nia gave us to try. I even have that to eat right now. So I'm going to take a pause so that I can really take that in, process everything that we've discussed, and then I'll see you soon. Welcome back, goddess. Yes. Okay. Who did grandma have some words for us, or did she have some words for us? Okay. Wow. Thank you, grandma. Thank you, God. Yes. So, like we talked about, or we talked about it during the video where I was completely mute. Now, one of the things I wanted to do was, before we dive into the actual work that we need to do, taking time to create a to-do list, because as we've learned from the past, when we are unfocused, when we don't know exactly what we're going to be doing or when we're going to be doing it, then we kind of like fall into the trap of doing any and everything and not being in alignment with how we use our time. And we all know very, very well how to make sure that we are using our time wisely, because like we already discovered, like grandma reminded us, we've done this before. Okay, so go ahead and grab your calendar, your to-do list, notepad, whatever you use to jot down what you're going to be working on. And you don't have to necessarily be working on it today. You could be doing your to-do list for the week. I'm actually doing my to-do list for the week. I have my undated calendar. I've had this calendar for almost 2 years now. I couldn't tell you where I got it from. But as you can see, I have not used it very much. So I'm trying again with using this calendar, because now I'm getting some things done, and I'm getting them done with you. So I anticipate being a lot more consistent, because you and I now have a regular date to get our lives together. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start my to-do list, and I hope you've gotten your materials. If you haven't, go ahead and grab them and join me. finished my to-do list. With this book, it has these sections over here where I'm able to set a goal for the week, some top priorities. I'm able to decide what my work to-do list is, my personal to-do list, and as the week goes on, I'm able to track some habits. And then here it allows me to set some to-dos, which I kind of look at as goals for different areas of my life. One being health and fitness, another one being fun and recreational, and then we have the family and friends, the personal development, the romance and relationships, and the spiritual. I didn't put anything in the family and friends, romance and relationships, or spiritual because I feel like it's all tied into everything I do, because everything I do is geared to satisfy my soul while encouraging your soul, our souls, the community's souls. And so I love the alignment, because then I could just live my life and still be in alignment with me, with taking care of me. So I hope that you were able to see such an alignment in your to-do list. I hope that you're able to see that by taking care of a few things, you're actually taking care of multitude of things just for yourself. Like when I read, I will most likely be reading the tarot books so that I can get closer to the spirituality education that I need to be partaking in right now. And then the dancing will actually help me with my fitness and help me with my relationships, because it will help me relieve a lot of stress and remove a lot of blockages from me, because I'm able to, get moving, work out that trauma. And by drinking water, I'm healthier for myself and others around me. There are some things I'm avoiding, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some time and allow things to, calm down. Allow me to connect to my higher self on that topic before I actually go and have a conversation with him, because I don't want to betray his trust. He already betrayed mine. I don't want to turn around and betray his. And so I'm just going to choose to marinate on it a little longer with the divine. And then once we're ready, we'll jump into it. I am doing some avoiding, and I'm going to write that here, avoiding, so that I can be honest with myself, because we just talked about be transparent, give yourself full admission, so that you can actually connect to your higher self and get the guidance you need from the divine. So right then and there, I just had to use that lesson that we just learned. There you go. Okay, putting it into motion, ladies, putting it into motion. So, okay. So we just did that, and so that gives me everything. So, the goal for the week is to post 3 videos and to set up the YouTube channel. And then we want to make sure that our priorities this week is the course, getting the course up on the channel. But I'm also thinking that the course is going to be, a paid subscription. So we need to do that, So stick with me, ladies. We're going to do it all. We're going to get it all together, and we're going to have our stuff ready to go. Okay, so just stick with me. We're doing it. We're getting productive. We're putting it out there. We're going to be able to do what we need to do to create that lifestyle, because we know that it's there waiting for us. So in work, we're going to set the YouTube channel. We're going to edit 3 videos. We're going to grocery shop. We're going to do some laundry, and we're going to do some cleaning. And that's our week. Those are our goals for the week, our to-dos for the week. Tell me about yours. Did you find alignment in your to-do list, the alignment with the things that you're going to be taking care of, both on the work side and on the personal side, and within the life balance activities that you need to do? Did you find it all aligning with the mission statement that you have? And if so, great. How are you going to reward yourself for being on track and focused If not, then okay, let's take a deeper look at it. What are 2 steps you're going to take this week to align your to-do list with your mission statement? Before you go, I want you to make sure that you subscribe, like, and share this video and this channel with your loved ones, with your friends, anyone who's on this healing journey. We're actually out of the healing journey and we're now on our thriving journey, the journey to creating our retirement lifestyle with one another, in community, in love, in divine connection. Let's do it, ladies, together.